Hey, where are you? Hello, my friend. Why doesn't it says nobody's here? All right, now it's showing. Okay. How are you, my friend? Hey, look what I got today. Ta-ta-da. Marfa. I'm already wearing it, so it's my scent of the night. What's yours? What's your scent of the day? Yeah, as you can see, I didn't sleep well again. I mean, I couldn't fall asleep until like 6 in the morning. All right, that's good. Yeah, I just figured I haven't really streamed for like 9 days by myself anyway. LaSalle. By the way, I hope you can make it for the next week, that stream. But even if you can, it's all right. I mean, Anna is also cool with that if you cannot. But yeah, it would be nice to do a three-way stream once. If not next week, then some other time, definitely. Yeah, by the way, Bosnia is very close to qualifying for the World Cup. Norway has qualified already, first time in 27 years, my God. The last time Norway qualified was in any kind of major competition was 2000 European Cup. So this is huge. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. Hey, hola, Francisco, mi amigo. Yo estoy bien, et tú? Pati. No, pati is for you. Samba pati. My father really loved Santana's music, by the way. I also love his music. E2. E2. Okay. Yeah, of course. Actually, we use E as end, which is interesting. Yes. Bosnia E Herzegovina. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I wasn't in didn't watch Sammy's live stream yesterday. I had other stuff to do. Everybody like the stream, please. I got 11 people watching, no likes. Click that like. Oh, he was not. All right. So what? Where was this drama, if I may know? Thank you, Francisco. I know you are the one that liked it. Oh, not again. You don't go there again. Don't tell me. Hey, Daniel. Happy Tuesday to you too. Yeah, Dom is not my kind of guy, really. I mean, I don't like that he's doing that crypto trading. And he doesn't like people who don't believe, who are not religious. That's very obvious to me. He doesn't accept people like that. Well, tough luck. I'm not, and nobody can convince me to become religious. It doesn't mean that I don't believe in certain things. And oh man, wow, you are the scapegoat because you are a nice guy. It's so easy. It's always so easy to blame it on the nice guy. I mean, the mild guy. So unfair, bloody unfair. Yeah. Hey, Dennis, my good friend. Hey, how are you? How is Germany? Here it's really cold. It's winter, except we got no snow yet. And yeah, lucky because then it would be icy on the roads. Yeah, I just had a pizza, by the way. Pizza. And Billy Connolly says, Billy Connolly is a comedian, stand-up comedian. He's talking about how he was in the movies and he wanted to get ice cream and they had no. And he said, but check this out. They had pizza, fucking pizza. Right, yeah. Yeah, Germany is kind of similar in weather as Norway, especially North Germany, of course. Northern. Yeah, she's all right, but it's a little more difficult to her to walk now that it's cold, and so she doesn't. Hey, money. Hey, my good friend. Hey, what's up, buddy? She usually walks every day, but now she doesn't, because it's so cold. With the pineapple, I like pineapple on pizza. Platinum Egoist SOTD. Raise your voice for Palestine, definitely. I support Palestine. Imani send me some money, dollars. He lives in Canada, so anyway, sorry. That will be Canadian dollars. Not as good as American ones. Well, yeah. You know what? This was funny. I was once quite long ago. Yeah, no problem. Anu, you're welcome. Meat lovers. Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. It's all right. Not my favorite, but it's all right. Definitely don't like veggie pizza. I mean, I have had veggie pizza too, but Spice Bomb Extreme, that's the one I never could find. That's interesting here in Norway, in stores in Oslo. What a shame. But then I heard from some people it's a little overhyped because all the reviewers always put that one on the list, never the original Spice Bomb or any others. Always the extreme. Yeah. Hmm. Just a second. Oh, hey Steve, how are you? Yeah, I haven't done a solo stream for a while, over a week now. I see. I missed that, but I've been yeah. Well, we have a good heating here, fortunately. Yeah, I was feeling just kind of a little fed up because also some of my last few streams I did with Kay also weren't that really seen by that many, but I mean, anyway, doesn't matter. OG Spice Bomb is also nice. Yeah, yeah, it has this kind of, I don't know, kind of minty or yeah, nice, but I don't know, it's kind of mild, almost like something you would buy for a child, something like that. Sorry, my stomach is growling, grumbling. Sorry, or rumbling. Oh, metallic. I don't think I heard of that one. Maybe I have. Anyway, my scent of the day and night is Marfa by Memo Paris. It just came today. It was so cold when I first opened it. Yeah, this is a quite a unisex fragrance, really. but it's very perfectly wearable for me. I'm just gonna check out the notes because that's what I really. I seem to remember a few notes, but from before. But let's check it out. Check it out. Marfa is a city or town in Texas. Actually, can you believe that? To me, it sounds like an Indian name or something. I mean, not Native American, but Marfa is from 2016. Yeah, well, already a classic, a legend. It's got peach and yeah, peach, of course, I can feel it. Mandarin, and then tube rose, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and vanilla bean, musk, sandalwood, tonka bean, cedarwood. Yep, very nice, but maybe not for everybody. It can be, what is weird with those fragrances. Also, Madurai by Memo is just like that. It is kind of mild, but still can be heavy in a way because of the peach. It's not for everybody, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you gotta like peach. I hate my eyebrows. Metallic. Oh no, this was not the the notes I read are by from Marfa, my new fragrance. Yeah. Now I feel better. Now I've had my supper. Always, of course, you feel more energetic after you eat. I was really feeling tired earlier, and I was wondering should I stream, but then I was like, all right, I've streamed when I even had less sleep. Yeah, a couple of times. But the winter now, the weather it's so hard. I get so tired, like everybody else, I guess, when the weather is cold and yeah, wintry. Yeah, beach. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't yet worn it outside, but I will. I think Memo mostly make these kind of very delicate fragrances, but also some of theirs can be a little also kind of powerful. Like also, I have Argentina from before. That one is like rose and oud, a lot of oud in it. I usually don't like oud heavy stuff, but this one is nice by the fireplace. All right. I got earlier, I blind bought the Jazz Club. I didn't like it. I really regretted that. That's my only one by that house. Hey, Bucksy boy, welcome. Good to see you too. Leather, yeah, a lot of them are leather, but not all. I mean, they have plenty of non leather fragrances. Yeah, I like African leather and the ocean leather. And yeah, Irish leather I don't like at all. Memo, yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, of Memo until last year. I was in the big store, here, and then I happened to come across the shelf with Memo, and then I tried, Argentina because I like the name and it looked nice to me, the packaging and all that, and then I really liked it, and I bought it. Hey, Andy. Like BBC, you mean the station? Nah, yeah, it's all right. Hey, Andy, my good friend. Hey, how are you? How's your day? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, Penn, I don't know that guy. He might be, baiting, trolling. Jazz club. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't see what's so good about it. Sorry. Maybe on my skin it doesn't come out right. I don't know. Defund. I like George Galloway, but he's not BBC. What am I doing right now? Not much, obviously. What is my condition? Are you from Norway, Margrethe? Margrethe, sorry. Or Denmark? Oh, Indian food, right. My condition is what condition my condition was in. Doesn't matter. You know, you are a stranger. Why should I tell you? Sorry. I mean, if somebody else asked me that, I could tell them, but that I know from before. I have a condition, yeah, but that's all you need to know. This is not a stream where I talk about my, condition. No offense. I'm Andy. I'm doing all right. I've been very tired. Yesterday I was at the dentist's and it was a fucking hell. So much. Oh man, got the heaves, dry heaves. Ugh. But fortunately now I don't have to go for a while, for several months. Definitely. No, I mean, November now, they already miješano meso. Oh, right. Well, I have a problem. I don't, I had no pain or anything. It didn't hurt, but I had a problem when I have to, do that, and they put that thing, that little mirror on my tongue. I want to throw up. I see Scotland is playing against Denmark. They are winning. And Bosnia is leading against Austria. If they win, they go to the World Cup. Norway has qualified for first time in 27 years for a World Cup. That's huge. They killed Italy twice. It's incredible. 3-0 and 4-1. Of course, mostly thanks to Holland. He's a wonder. Wonder striker. But yeah, I don't really, I'm not as into football as I used to be, or soccer, as Americans call it. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Yeah. I hate when this hair, oh my God, does that. I'm not that totally happy with my last haircut. I thought it could have been done better. Yeah, thanks. It's really big, it's huge. I've destroyed it. Oh yeah. I saw yesterday they beat Montenegro. I don't know how good they are, but I don't think they are bad. Serbia didn't qualify. They lost to England. Yeah, they have struggled the last few years with their foot national team. They don't have any really big players or really good managers. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, because they used to have always, really good players. This is a poor generation for them. Red Bull, oh. Yeah, I'm not that big fan of Red Bull, but yeah. All right, well, they lost to Ireland, right? Portugal. I can't believe he's still playing. He's 40 years old, for crying out loud. But now these players they play longer than they used to because now the medicine has improved. I guess. Yeah. Also, Dzeko is almost 40. He's still playing for Bosnia. Bosnia. Edin Dzeko. He's 39, but he will be 40 in 4 months, I think. Yeah, legends. That's right. Some joker here. We're gonna hide that. Yeah. Well, maybe not 23, but 33. Yeah, but Modric hasn't been really good for Croatia lately, I think. But he's had one hell of a career, yeah, of course. Perisic also very good. Well, yeah. The little wizard, genius. I remember early on in his career, he was compared to Cruyff, Johan Cruyff. He also kind of resembled him physically. Johan Cruyff was one of the greatest ever. Still the greatest Dutch player, definitely. I mean, Bergkamp was also incredible, but Bergkamp and Overmars and Koeman, and yeah, Van Basten, of course, and Gullit, Rijkaard. Hallelujah. No. This is weird. They usually used to play till October. I mean, with these qualifiers. Now they play more games. I don't think that's good. Now we are deep into November already and it's still going on. Yeah, last World Cup was. I mean, it shouldn't have happened when it happened and where it happened anyway. The backbone player. Yeah. He's got a great shot too, man. You remember that goal against England, I believe, when was it at World Cup 2018 when they won? Yeah, he had a great shot from a good distance. Bang, the right corner. Yeah, they were great. They were legends, really. I don't know, as people, I've heard some bad things about them both. I mean, but yeah, great players. I mean, when Gullit was a manager at Chelsea, he fell out with some players there. I remember that because then I was following English league very much. Turkey won once, Spain, really. Yeah, I don't know, Turkey, how they are. They used to be good, but that was a while ago. That was like 15, 16, 17 years ago. Hey, haven't done anything for a long time, really. The Turkey. I remember that scene from Seinfeld when he asked the guy, that Pakistani guy that has a restaurant, the specials. He reads the specials: taco, moussaka, and Frankfurter with the beans. And he asks, "What do you recommend?" And he goes, the turkey, turkey sandwich. Yeah, babu. I will help you, babu. Babu Butt. He's a very famous actor. That guy always played all the Indians and Pakistanis in Hollywood movies and TV shows. Yeah, that was a great episode. Then he advised him to do to open to make it a Pakistani restaurant, and he didn't get anybody there, any guests. The shrimps are stringy. Quiet. You very bad man, very bad man. Oh, really? Yeah, Messi is old. Ah, forget Messi. He's 39 too. I don't like him. He's an asshole, really. Yeah, I know. I mean, the guy actually prevented some of the best players of Argentina from playing for their national team. I mean, come on. That's a weasel move. That's just unnatural, really. You would want to help your country, right? Your squad. I mean, you would want them to do as well as possible. And why stop some of the best players from playing? I mean, so just so he can be the only big star. Yeah, I remember when they didn't play. That was a long time ago. Cambiaso, he was so good in Inter Milan. I remember, but then they didn't put him in the squad. That was because of Messi, obviously. Esteban Cambiaso. Yeah, there were a few others I know, but now I don't remember those names. Esteban Cambiaso. My friend is messaging me, Wales kicking Macedonia ass. Dude, Macedonia are, poor. Always were Northern Macedonia. So they will never qualify for sure. Wow, in Miami, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, and Zlatan, I think, also still plays in the American League. And all the stars go there once they get old, to earn the big money before they retire. And it's easier to play, the level of competition is lower than in Europe and, yeah, South America, maybe. Yeah, the Scots are still ahead 1-0, 1-0. It's weird. The Scots never had much luck in World Cups and all that. They will always exit from the group play, and but they play well, but just couldn't score enough. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. 474. A really nimble little man. Yeah, Modric is also a little man, but yeah, I think he's slightly taller than Messi. It doesn't matter really. Mandzukic, he was, yeah, great striker. Mario. Pele, yeah. Pele, Beckenbauer, you name it. Best, George Best. Yeah. Yeah, he is actually, yeah. Also, who actually started out as a winger? Shevchenko, the Milan player, AC Milan. But in his first club, Dynamo Kiev, he was a winger. Then he became a striker in AC Milan, one of the best in Italian league ever. The best Ukrainian player, definitely. I mean, now can't remember the Seinfeld when he's saying how they should have a secret code when you are buying condoms in a drugstore. Like if you do this, like like that is the sign. Yeah, it must be very. I mean, it's very. Not a very pleasant thing to do. Ask for that in a pharmacy drugstore. I once did see this young woman or girl long ago that just came in and just said it. Ask for those things. The sponge, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, I really wish I could be so free as her. I mean, very casual about that. Nah, sponge worthy, yeah. The Danes have equalized thanks to a penalty. Nicely done. Yeah, the Danes used to be had several good teams. I mean, several good epochs, but they never got really far. I mean, Sweden have won second and third place in World Cups, but that was all long time ago. Last time in '94 when I first got here, that was when Sweden was third in USA. They really had a great team back then. Even Brazil couldn't beat them at first. Brazil, I don't know what's going on with them now. Hmm. This one is better. Forget about it. Forget about it. So yeah, next week, next Tuesday, I will have a stream with Anna again. Hopefully, we've been talking about having AM there, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it. But hopefully, yeah. So that would be nice. But if not, then it will be just me and Anna again. So yeah, this time it won't be a very specific topic. I mean, we were talking about the fragrance buying addiction and all that stuff. Yeah, but maybe we'll skip that and just talk about personal stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's best to not do a really serious stream, let's say, serious themed stream. Yeah. Well, anyway, the good thing is that lately it seems like those trolls have finally left my stream alone, my channel alone. Yeah. Yeah, that's like. I'm watching the game. Yeah, I'm just happy that I've made the friends that I made. Never mind the enemies, the non-friends. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good also to find out who is which people are not your true friends. Because sometimes certain people will behave like they are your friends, but they're not. I mean, just as long as nothing goes wrong, and just as long as there are no complications, then yeah, you can be friends with them. But like the minute something comes along, some kind of complication, or yeah, they show their true face. Well, I mean, yeah, I have a few, definitely. Not too many, but I mean, definitely not everybody who goes to the stream of the cannoli streams is my enemy. I don't see it like that. It's just that I mean, yeah, they haven't been talking about me lately, as far as I know, anyway. Okay, but kind of have made a jab or two, at my expense or a joke, and I don't appreciate that. So I know if I start talking about this thing, then suddenly there will be 30 people watching this. They always have one person who watches and then tells the others if I start talking about them. I know that's how it works. The spies. But yeah, I don't appreciate it. I mean, there's no need for the name calling. If I'm not calling them any names, then you know. I even made a video recently where I actually tried to bury the hatchet. Material girl, thank you. Well, that's nice to hear now and then. And I tried to bury the hatchet, but there was no reaction from that side. They didn't show like they were interested or like they cared at all. So yeah. Anyway, then I was like, fuck it, I deleted that video also. You know, yeah. It's not nice when your apologies or your efforts at peace are not appreciated or are not reciprocated. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna lay down now. Sorry. Oh, oh man. Yeah. Everybody should have a sense of self worth and not try to mend things that with people that show no interest of mending those things. Well, what happened? What happened? One girl happened. That's all. One girl, one young woman. Even I don't know if I should call her a girl. She's not, that young. But all right. Anyway, yeah, I think he just didn't like it when she. Of course, he didn't like it when she left his streams and his company to enjoy my company in my streams. And he always knew that she liked my streams anyway, so, you know, yeah. And, but yeah, I mean, I know people, like the other night when I streamed with Kay and talked about this, and Boost asked me, how do I know that Joey didn't like Karen being on my streams, or, because I know she's told me herself, actually. What better source than herself. So that's all. I shouldn't be talking about this now. Talking about it again. But yeah, that's what happened, definitely. And suddenly, I am the villain here in this story. I mean, I'm the one that has been kind of done wrong. Yeah, definitely. I'm the one that has been wronged, and yeah, I was trying to really, because I really liked her. I was trying to be, to be nice, to help, and there he is. What do you know about that? You're just like Carlos. See, he keeps talking about me simping for Karen. My God, stop it, man. You don't know shit about what happened there. Yes, that's right. I'm glad you're here anyway. Now people keep messaging me saying, "Are you watching the game?" No, because I don't have the channel. No, I was. I mean, but anyway, listen. Yeah, I should have known, that this wouldn't last. I mean, I don't know, man. Whatever. Yeah, Reaper. So what? My breathing is kind of loud. Yeah, backstabbing, and when they 14.228. All right, stop it. Where was I now? Yeah, I mean, and like Joey kept saying, "Oh, I really like Boz. I'm a fan. I'm a fan." But at the same time, he was like telling telling her, like, you know when she was on my stream this summer twice. The second time he told her he was very angry at her for going there again. So that doesn't sound like someone that really likes me. It's that fucking jealousy, always competition, rivalry, jealousy. Yorgos Lantimos. Yeah, I heard of him. I know. I don't think I've seen any of his movies. Let him get over. No, I'm now not talking about that. I'm talking about me and Joey, actually, our relations. Listen, I don't mind. I like talking to him, when he was on my streams earlier, and when I was Reaper, you're gonna get timed out or behave. When I was there, as a guest also recently, and no, don't you mind. Don't you worry about me. Get a job. Why don't you get a job? Do you have a job? I think the problem was that he really became kind of obsessed, and I understand that he became obsessed with you know who, and he just wanted her on his streams, and because she doesn't usually go on other streams. Well, that was nice. But yeah, sometimes it can be like that. I don't know. It's very. I understand how you can get obsessed with someone like Miss Dahlia, and it's not good. It's not healthy, of course. Yeah, but once you start talking to her, you just want to keep talking to her. That's how she is. Okay, yeah. What do you mean, Steve? All right, bye, Reaper. Have a nice day, a nice whatever. It's still day out there where you are. I mean, if Joey wants to come on my stream sometime, you can tell him I would gladly have him on here. We can maybe squash it. I mean, try to bury the hatchet. No, 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 no. Reaper is not my friend. He's just a troll, ass troll. But he likes K, so puts me in a delicate spot. Kay is aware of that he's a jackass to me, a jerk towards me. And she's sad about that. She wishes we could get along. Why can't people just fucking get along? Put their personal differences aside, I wonder. I would like to have, well, at least talk to Joey. I mean, I would even go on his own stream, but maybe not. Maybe it would be better for him to be here. Because, I don't want all those people who hate me writing shit. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I am not scared of. I'm very used to all that. The trolls. So some of them will, whatever. Post the picture of potato. Hey, Mr. Jibbo. Salute. Not you too, Jimbo. Dang. The evil woman. The evil. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't usually, fall for someone that easily. I mean, but, well, maybe it's a lie. I do sometimes if the person is pretty, charming and all that. Nice to talk to. Eloquent. And I have no problems with people like, Ems, for instance. Hey, Marcus, glad you're back, my brother. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she wasn't honest. She wasn't honest enough. I mean, I should have walked away before all this bullshit could have happened. That was in August, actually. I'll tell you the date, August 19th. Yeah. But I fell for that thing. I was trying to help her. Hey, Captain, what happened? I mean, I should have walked away after I discovered that she was still in love with her last boyfriend. I mean, last, whatever you want to call him. And yeah, but I just like talking to her too much. I didn't really expect her to do such an extreme turn so fast. No, no, it's true. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she was crying, really. I talked to her on, like, voice call. She was really sad. But no, it didn't end that long ago. She was really sad, yeah. Fuck. So, yeah, that's the thing. She's still young, I'm not. And, oh, no way she'll do that. Yeah, the problem is, even though of course, I know she liked my streams, enjoyed them and all that, liked me as a host, but still, though Joey's streams would always be, number one. That's what she has proven now, of course. And yeah, that's all. And for me, that was disappointing. That's all. Yeah, I don't think any of us meant bad. I mean, any of us meant this to happen, but yeah, it was a delicate situation. I wanted her on my streams, and she was afraid of, what they would say if she did that. She kept going on my streams, and that's all. And it was hard. I accepted it, but it was hard for me to just accept that because I loved having her on my streams. But well, I hope eventually. I don't know if we can ever be any kind of, well, not friends maybe, but just be nice to each other. And yeah, that's all. And 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 nothing. But it depends on her. I mean, depends on her. I'm always up for you know being friends in a way again. Well, at least the way we were before earlier this year, like stream. I was a stream host. She was a fan. Yes, Jimbo. Yeah. But no, this what has definitely made me think about, rethink my whole situation, life situation. Hey, yeah. Hey, welcome back, my friend. Then I think I should really try dating and, try dating apps, whatever. Try something anyway. Something is better than anything, than nothing. I mean, anything is better than nothing. But yeah, I'm not that optimistic, but at least then I can say I tried, right? It didn't work out. I tried. Now let's do something else. Let's try something else. Whatever. I know certain people have told me they have bad experiences with internet dating. Yeah, lucky you, Marcus. Yeah, of course I am. I don't know, grinder. Listen, yeah, when it comes to what Marcus says, I usually do it too, but yeah, I know, yeah, me too. The problem is, she's really, something. She's charming and beautiful and yeah, intelligent and all that fun. And let's face it, we don't meet women like that often, often online or anywhere, especially not online. I mean, or I don't anyway, especially younger women. Yeah. You know what's the problem here, Andy? Here, there's a lot of infidelity going on. You know, I mean, even among people that are in their 40s, even, or I don't know about 50s, but so yeah, infidelity is kind of accepted here in a way, kind of. Yeah, so even if you get together with a woman, you cannot be sure that it will go as it's supposed to go really well in the long run. The longer you are together, the bigger the chance is that she will cheat on you. And that can be really heartbreaking. That can be devastating. So my ideal woman would be probably someone not originally from here anyway. Yeah, decent women. Yeah, they are also not that easy to find. I mean, many of them are taken already. Yeah, Jim. Right. I'd rather not talk about this anymore. It's all the same. I've talked about it and thought about it 100,000 times. Hello, Shahat. Sorry to hear that. May she rest in peace. The main point is what I need right now is not to just throw myself into a relationship, but to go out, get out there and date a little bit, go on dates and then see, if I find someone, meet someone that I really like and also it must be realistic, you know, because, you cannot be with someone that's like, let's say, doesn't live here and doesn't want to move here, something like that. And you don't want to be with a, let's say, a woman that has 3 kids from I don't want that from a previous marriage. But the problem is women of my age mostly already do, or they have been married. So yes, but it's a little hard to find a woman that doesn't have kids and is in her 40s. I don't know, really. I mean, you're asking wrong that guy. I mean, it's been so long since I've been a part of that dating scene. It's all right, I guess. I mean, when it comes to beauty, to beautiful women, there are so many here. Definitely attractive women. Yeah, but then there's the other side. How good they are inside and how faithful and all that. How compassionate. I cannot be with a selfish woman. I need a woman that really understands me and cares about me. Milk cows. Maybe Ukrainian, yeah, they are beautiful too. we can understand each other better, I think, because we are both from Eastern Europe. Online dating. All right. Yeah, I wish I had done this when I was also late 30s, early 40s. I mean, I did try it, but no success. I don't think I want a woman who's taller than me. Polish women. Yeah, they are also beautiful, but the problem is they are very, like, usually Catholic, and I'm not. Very religious, usually. Yeah, they really are. They're among the hottest in the world. Kielbasa. Kobasa, I mean. Sausage. Yeah, they love sausage, is their national dish. Serbian lady, you know. Maybe. I met this girl, a really nice girl, like 10 years ago. But, we got along great, but she wasn't able to get back here until much later when we lost contact, unfortunately. Never really worked out for me that way, but my God, I never had luck there. Slovenia. Yeah. No, I mean, not really. My parents were of different religions, and my father is not from a Christian, was not from a Christian family anyway. He was Russian woman. Ljubljana. No, my mother, her family is Orthodox anyway. Yeah. But my father's family is Muslim. But yeah, they are not really that Muslim. But yeah. Bosnian Muslims are different really from others, like the Middle East or, Africa. Because, a lot of them drink alcohol, and yeah. Not everybody goes to the mosque. And so you in Boz, cool. Mm. The evil woman. The evil. I love that song. ELO. So AM, you think you all right? No, we'll talk about it later on next week. I hope that you'll be able to be streaming with me and Anna next week. Oh no, I don't think so, Jibo. Jimbo has obviously never seen anybody who's from Turkmenistan. Yeah, a lot of them are Christian too. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 50-50, I think. The same as in Bosnia. Yeah, I was just talking to this really nice girl or young woman from Bosnia, and Commander Zero, hello, hello, Robert. And she also was like, we were talking about she has a problem with a guy, and they used to be real tight and were talking every day and some kind of romance going on, but then it ended, and then now this is on TikTok, now he has a new interest, and she asked me for advice, if she should take a break, and I was like, yeah, because then you will see if he really misses you. That's for sure. Yeah. The evil woman. It is a very, like, shut-in country from what I read. You cannot just go there by yourself. You gotta be in a guided tour. That's the only way foreigners can visit Turkmenistan. It's very dictatorial, obviously. I don't like it. Uzbekistan is very different, though. They are very developed. Yeah, very, very advanced nation. And Kazakhstan. That's a really vast country, by the way. Very empty. My God, all that space, empty space. Wow, it's crazy. That part of Asia is just too big, man. They don't want. They don't want. But it's always, like, yeah, bad timing, whatever, on my behalf. Oh, fuck it, man. But yeah, that's why this kind of attempts at a romance on the internet is bullshit. I mean, if you're not on dating apps, that's something else. Yeah, the chat has kind of dropped now. Yeah, I'll end it soon if nobody, if the activity doesn't go up. I mean, I'll end it soon anyway. I just wanted to. Yeah, but that was a long time ago, Steve. I tried, yeah. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan, but sometimes it's hard, without it, to meet someone in the old-fashioned way. And I'm not the most extroverted guy either. So it's hard, yeah. It is hard, but you gotta try. I already two people have complimented me on my looks tonight. That feels good. I gotta admit. Yeah, like very often when some people insult your looks, that's because they are jealous. Actually, they wish they looked as good as you. They wish they looked as good as me. Some of those people, definitely. and I'm no longer in my prime, but I still look better than many of those people. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess it's time to. Yeah, I am 47. I'm actually gonna be 48 in like how long? That's like 20, hang on, 22 days. Yeah, and then when I reach 50, I can. Just kidding. Thanks, Steve. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, some people would go at great lengths, saying that I'm ugly and all that bullshit. But it's just trolling, just merciless bullshit trolling. I know it is, so I don't really care, but it's weird, it's crazy, really. They find whatever they can find that is wrong with you. With me, it's like the head, the big head, well, and that's all they focus on. Yeah, no, not in Fracon, God forbid. By the way, how is Margie? Are you still in contact with her? Jim, I know you never were, so don't worry. Deal. Yeah, that's true, Steve. Ah, fuck him. Fuck him. But, uh, yeah. Yeah, right, Jimbo. Yeah, sometimes you gotta, reevaluate your life and your situation, your single status. At first, I was thinking, no, it's all right. I can be single, even for the rest of my life. Maybe it'd be all right. But then, then she comes along, and I'm like, wow, well, maybe I'm not so right with being single after all. Yeah, hey Andy, so glad to see you're still there. I was very kind to this person, that's all. My conscience is clear. Every normal person would have reacted the way I reacted, when things started to go sour. Yeah, I have no comment on that, Steve. Hello, James L. Just a second. Yeah. Margie, I mean, listen, my opinion, Margie and Clean, I mean, they are both, they both are flawed, for sure. Flawed person, that's all. But I don't really know them that well. But what happened there, 2 years ago, yeah, that's right. I met a woman that was really, making me feel something. And the blue eyes, the curly hair, smiling at me. I felt like I was 20 again, whatever, 18. Yeah. But, great God. Thanks, Jimbo. I'm not sure if I do, but yeah, Maji's a nice girl. Maybe, yeah, she's all right. It's just that she kept that poor guy on the bench. Mr. Clean, and that's all. Yeah, egos. No, I mean, Maji liked me. We were really on good terms. It's just that the thing, when she blew me off, wouldn't come to my stream, even though she promised to. And but that's in the past now. It's forgotten and forgiven. Well, nothing is forgotten and forgiven. It's the last time around. Dude. Oh my God, 4-2. Scotland beat Denmark 4-2. My God, what a slaughter. I haven't had any time with women since Obama was president. Yeah, and women are kind of getting hard, I mean, very picky and demanding, and their standards are so high. It's like if you don't drive, some women are, they don't won't even go out with you if you don't drive, like, I don't know, Mercedes, and don't live in a house, in a nice house or whatever. And me, who is living with my mother, I mean, on the first day, that would be it. When I said that would be goodbye. I don't have a car, I don't have. So that's another problem for me. So I would have to meet a really understanding woman, very, yeah, simple. They really like me, for myself. Yes. Oh, yeah, man. So that has also kind of kept me from going out there. Yeah, trying to date, because I'm like, I don't think many women would like, to hear that I'm, living with my mother and don't work, don't have a car and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Marcus. I'm really happy you returned. And I told CK also I would like to see him, in my chat again. Thank you, Jimbo. I know. Sometimes it's hard to be happy, but at least you gotta have the right, mindset, the right attitude, and it will come, eventually. Things will get better. But if you just keep, moping and, feeling sorry for yourself, it can't get better. You'll just be stuck in your own little miserable circle of misery. Yeah. I remember I was listening very long ago to these two guys in on a train, and they were talking about that. How certain people don't, they just get caught in their own circle of misery. I don't like this comment by Rishu, by the way. Mhm. My God, these people. They will just write anything, just as long as it's insulting, they don't care. You just gotta, bite some way. Yeah, cost of living. I don't think so, Jimbo. I mean, I have known women that really didn't like men. They were really jacked. So, yeah, especially women my age, they don't really go for that anymore. It's more like when they were in their 20s and maybe 30s. Yeah. I like this guy, James Hill. There's no cure for that, James, I'm afraid. Yeah. That's why it's very important to find a good woman who, doesn't really, for whom that is not the main priority, how big your Frankfurt is. Those women are, there's no future with them. Yeah. I'm just, I'm too decent, that's, yeah. That's what I guess turns certain people off, whatever. I really don't watch porn, right? You know why? Because I just find it pretty gross. I mean, like hardcore anyway, hardcore porn, yeah. I just find it distasteful and yeah. I cannot, even get turned on by something that I find, gross and crass and distasteful. Well, wow, 19 people here. It seems like, let's find out if Bosnia is qualified, by the way. Yeah, not much, Jimbo. Except for I got a new fragrance. My new fragrance. Marfa, Memo, Paris. Nice bottle. I also like Winter Palace by Memo. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'll end it now. I'm getting tired and yeah, it is, Steve, isn't it? Yeah. Ja sam ulica, little singing za tvoj povratak, između jave i sna. Ja sam jedino tvoje sklonište, nemaš gde. That song has been in my head since yesterday. Vrata samo vetar otvara, zebem kao hatija. Moju pesmu niko nikad ne peva, crna joj je haljina. All right, well, okay, thank you everybody for being here and talking to me. I'll see you soon, all right? And have a good evening and yeah, take care, right? Bye.